Happening right now, state tourism leaders are paying tribute to 3 Black women who broke barriers in our education system here in New Orleans. Gail Etienne, Leona Tate, and Tessie Prevost were just in first grade when they integrated a New Orleans school more than 60 years ago. It's the former McDonough 19 school, and it's now being turned into a civil rights museum. WDSU's Harrison Golden is there joining us live from the Lower Ninth Ward this afternoon. And Harrison, how does the state hope to bring more people to this new site?
Yo, Christina, I'm going to go right ahead and show you right here. This is the newest marker on Louisiana's Civil Rights Trail, the one of many locations here. Of course, you can see right here, they just unveiled it within the past hour. November 14th, 1960 was a day very historic here in New Orleans. 3 girls integrating what was called McDonough 19, now a museum in their name. So joining us right now, one of the brain children of this project, and it's a project in progress here, Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Great to see you, and of course, one part of a long trail.
Absolutely. You know, it began after coming back from Arizona and learning we didn't have a civil rights trail, to putting together a team to uncover all these stories around the state. And I didn't realize, I don't think a lot of people, how much history was here and how many of the things that happened in Louisiana led to the civil rights movement.
Yeah, and certainly there's a lot that we saw today. I mean, if nothing else, this was an event where we could see these people who played such important roles. Really, I mean, long picture here wasn't that long ago. I mean, this was within many people's lifetimes.
And we're very fortunate to have many of those heroes still alive. The gentleman that filed a lawsuit 17 days out of law school in Baton Rouge, to see him see his name and cry, and then you can put your phone up on the back of these markers and download the interview with him, and the interview about, you know, them thinking a parade was coming when the police let them into the school because they saw police officers on horseback. Those stories, to be able to capture them while they're still alive and to be able to put all of this into an educational plan is going to be invaluable for generations to come.
Yeah, and certainly, you know, as Lieutenant Governor, you oversee tourism here in Louisiana. And, you know, again, one part of that, I can't help but think just how the state is trying to rebound in that regard. How do you see this trail, as we continue it, help with that?
Well, if you look at the tens of thousands of people that take the trail through Alabama, Mississippi, and then it ends. Now, as we get these markers across Louisiana, that trail will continue. And many of the areas, like the Shreveport Church, where Martin Luther King gave his last speech, that room is pictures, and the podium that he spoke at in a special room. People will come from all over to go see this, and it'll help many areas like this bring some life back to those communities for tourism. So we're expecting, as this trail unveils across the state, and we promote it around the state and the country, and today we got 9 sites added to the National Civil Rights Trail. Before we started this journey, only 1 was on the National Trail. So just that in itself will bring new attention to Louisiana.
Yeah, so you started this trail last year in earnest. I remember we were here at Dooky Chase, is not too far. We're right here in New Orleans as the first of those locations. So just within the near future here, what can we expect?
Well, this week we'll be in Pineville, Alexandria, at Beauregard to unveil that one. Then we'll be doing the start of that march from Bogalusa to A.Z. Young Park, where we unveiled one in Baton Rouge, and there's many more around the state. I think we have 15 in all that we've committed to, but there's a lot of investigation, interviews. We're learning things every day. So there'll be a lot more content added to the video, the interviews of people that are still alive to tell that story, that we will hopefully capture in the Civil Rights Museum in one day and start the trail from there.
Including right here in the Lower Ninth Ward. Not too far, so we can see history right at our doorsteps here. So Lieutenant Governor, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.